Today's episode is brought to you by Athletic Greens.
Athletic Greens, you say?
Have you ever tried Athletic Greens?
No, but I used to be quite athletic. You know, I used to bench 225 pounds.
Did you?
Yeah, at my best, I could definitely bench that much, but...
Damn. I did steroids in high school.
What?
We had this high school teacher, right? And she would always pay attention to the handsome boys. And I remember once I had done steroids for a good while, I came into class and she was like, Theo, you look good in that shirt. And I was like, I knew it was up, you know?
Shine that light on me. I'll sit and tell you my story.
Firstly, I want to say, you know, it's a pleasure to come back on your podcast.
Thank you for coming, Dr. Jordan Peterson.
The podcast is called This Last Weekend. Why would it be the last weekend? Why not, you know, like,
well,
it's like I see. We're coming back to talk about what happened in the last weekend.
Correct.
Last time we talked, you said you had some pretty funny stories there.
Yeah.
You made me giggle quite a bit, and that's why I wanted to come back, because I haven't laughed like that since I was a grade school boy.
I went out on this date with this chick, and I show up, and she had no legs. No legs.
That must be quite psychologically jarring for you.
Yeah. Dude. So, I pull up. She wanted me to, you know.
To proceed with the proceedings.
Correct.
When was this?
This was
How
July.
old were you?
I was 37. This was July, like 3 months ago. I just feel like my life recently has been like a total hurricane, you know? Can you relate to that?
Oh, absolutely. Around, 2017, 2018, I noticed that I would put my lectures on YouTube.
Yeah.
And when they first crossed 1 million views on YouTube, I thought to myself, now that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
1 million views. I couldn't sell 1 million books. And I realized it's like, I'm not the wave, dude. I'm the surfer. And I thought, well, fine, I'll have my 15 minutes of fame and that'll be that. But it just has not stopped.
It just keeps going.
It has kept on going, and I'm waiting for someone to blow the lid off this whole thing and tell me it's over, Jordan. Good run, but we're done here. But it just has not ended. Now, you're called the Rat King? Is
the Rat King, correct, yeah.
And sometimes I hear you tell me that you're upstairs.
I am upstairs. I'm upstairs.
What does that even mean? Why are you upstairs?
It's just, I'm upstairs, you know?
I see. It's a metaphor. You're metaphorically upstairs, as in you're on the rise. Yeah. Things are going well. I'm upstairs.
Exactly, man. My guy Riley over there, he's never masturbated once.
Now I've heard of these men. They are very dedicated to this practice of what is the term? Not
fapping. Not fapping.
Fapping?
No nutting.
You can see the appeal because this pornography thing, it's very neurologically damaging, and so it's best to be very wary of the things that give you pleasure without effort.
Dude, I knew this chick once. She was a porn star. Rest in peace. She fell off a cliff. She was 35.
There was an adult entertainment actress that you were in a conjugal relationship with.
No, she wasn't a porn star yet. I found out she became a porn star later on Instagram. And then I saw, she was like taking pictures on cliffs. And
what's interesting, I believe there is some research about marijuana where actually opiate use and opiate addiction goes down in states where marijuana is legalized.
Wow.
And notably, crime rates go down as well.
You're not really going to be breaking and entering when you're high on weed,
No, of course,
probably
that's a
spend
good
a lot
point.
of time knocking on the door.
You're funny, Theo.
Yeah.
Try pickpocketing someone when you're high.
When you're high, you'll
It's
probably
just not gonna
think
happen,
their pocket's
bucko.
warm and you'll just keep your hand in there.
You'll be like, wow, that feels really good and
Yeah,
comfortable.
that feels super nice.
What I begin to realize is that, curiosity is divine.
I have a ton of curiosity too. I go into restaurants sometimes and I'm so curious about my food, and I'll look at my fish and I'll ask the waiter if my fish is male or female. When I eat a male fish, I'm like,
You get a little questioning about it.
Yeah.
I must be honest, I don't relate to you at all at this point. At this point, it's become a little bit of a meme. The whole clean your room thing. Of course, I've heard for 50,000 times, everyone's heard of the point, clean your room, bucko.
Right.
You're a denizen of hell.
Yeah. I used to stay in this guy's room.
Well, where would you sleep in this room?
I slept underneath his bed. Sometimes when he would leave, I would, crawl up into his bed and sleep in it. I'm not heavily homosexual.
Me neither.
But there's nothing gayer than climbing into another man's bed and feeling his warmth.
Right, presumably because circumstance led you into his bed, I suppose.
Yeah.
And with the bed, it's like you being literally below in the bed. It's like that's the dominance hierarchy at play here. Like there's a hierarchy in who gets to sleep in the bed and who doesn't. And it's only when you became, you integrated your shadow, you became more dangerous. You took what was inside you and you unleashed it out into the world that you got to sleep in the bed.
Right.
There was a time where I even tried to OD on vitamins because I thought, anything for a high.
What'd you get? Better?
I tell you what, Theo, nobody makes me giggle as much as you do. I enjoy coming on this podcast.
I peed my pants till I was about 30 years old.
What?
But when I was a kid, my parents, they had the buzzer underwear, It's real. You can look that up.
What in the F is that?
I'm not lying. It's underwear with buzzers on it.
It's like a Pavlovian technique to get you to not piss yourself.
Yes, probably. I'm upstairs, dog.
You're upstairs.
That's close. I like the passion, though.
Let me try it again, then.
Yeah.
I'm upstairs.
I'm upstairs.
I'm upstairs.
Yeah.
I'm getting it now.
Yeah. You're upstairs.
It's like a reference for just being. I'm happy.
We knew this black little person, back in my town.
Are you serious?
And he also had long hair, like me, but he had dreadlocks. He would run, and he would trip over the dreadlocks because he was so small.
Theo, where the hell do you meet all these people?
So there was this family, 6 kids, none of them knew how to speak.
Theo, I've heard too much.
The dad had no arms. My mom would send me over to their house to play, right? And I just remember being over and it was like the silent game all the time. I'm the only one talking and they're all just staring at me because none of them know how to produce noise. They were never taught that.
Were they happy or I don't
know. I didn't really see them much after that. I follow them all on Instagram now. They got Instagram accounts, but all the captions are blank too. They don't really know how to.
Well, it's been a great time chatting with you.
Yeah.
Once again, you'll always make me laugh.
Yeah, Dr. Peterson, it was great to have you. Gang, yeah, gang, Gucci gang. That's what I like to see.
Gang, Gucci gang.
Yeah, exactly. I'm upstairs.
You're
getting it. I knew this chick once who she was a porn star. Rest in peace. She died. She fell off a cliff.
Are we rolling the audio?
We are.
Did you like that sketch there? Yeah, well, can you just stick around for 30 seconds here? Because there's something I want to talk to you about, all right?
Hey, thanks for watching that video. Theo Von is my favorite comedian. I adore him. And Jordan Peterson is one of my favorite intellectuals. And this video is a little bit special because I'm partnering with one of my favorite brands, one of my favorite products, which is Athletic Greens. I know it's an integration, it's an ad integration, but just hear me out for 30 seconds, all right? Listen to me. This is a partnership that I'm actually incredibly excited about because I first came across Athletic Greens from Joe Rogan's podcast, which is one of my favorite sources for information on health and performance, okay? Don't knock it. We all love Joe. And also from Tim Ferriss's blog and podcast. He's been a huge advocate of Athletic Greens. And now I get to say that I am as well. I've actually been taking Athletic Greens for 3 years. It is a very premium product. So when I first heard about it, I couldn't afford it. But considering the fact that many of us spend $5 a day on our coffee, our daily coffee, this is far cheaper than that per serving. And it's something that I give to myself for my health. AG1 by Athletic Greens is a comprehensive all-in-one greens powder engineered to fill the nutritional gaps in your diet and support your body's nutritional needs across 4 pillars of health: gut health, immune support, energy, and recovery. It's packed with 75 vitamins and minerals and whole food-sourced ingredients, combining the perfect amount of micronutrients, absorption, and taste to jumpstart your daily routine. It's the gold standard for professional athletes who have to adhere to strict rules regarding supplements and nutritional products. And I noticed that when I use Athletic Greens every day, when I'm consistent with it, my skin looks better. Beyond that, I don't really notice strong performance effects from taking Athletic Greens, but it's replaced my daily vitamin. It gives me that peace of mind, that assurance that any nutritional gaps I may have in my diet, it's actually covered from this product. If you're interested in checking it out, at least learning more and just seeing what goes into one of these packages, all of these amazing ingredients, click the link in the description box. To get a 1-year supply of vitamin D plus 5 individual travel packs free with your first purchase, go to athleticgreens.com/Captain Sinbad. That's the other thing, the travel packs are amazing in a pinch if I'm on the go. Then I can make sure that my diet is on point. As someone who's now taking his strength training more seriously than ever, I want to make sure that my micronutrients, the profile of vitamins and minerals that I should have in my diet that I maybe don't always get from fruits and vegetables, it's covered. I cannot recommend this enough. I would have recommended it even if they weren't sponsoring me, but I am pumped. I feel like I've made it now that I'm getting sponsored by Athletic Greens, this actually feels like a milestone. So thank you Athletic Greens for sponsoring this video. Thank you all for watching, of course.